Howdy, my name is Emily Lewis. I am a sophomore public health major, and I've been on the Quidditch team for about a year and a half. I am actually the president of the team, which is real fun. So Quidditch in real life is a little bit different than what you might think of from like the movies or the books, because unfortunately we can't actually fly. So what we'll do is we run around and we have these PVC pipes in between our legs, and we're trying to score with those the volleyballs you might see behind me into one of three hoops, while other people are trying to beat the people with the volleyball out with the dodgeball. So it's basically like two games it's basically like a game of rugby and a game of dodgeball happening on the same field. And I personally really love it, and it's helped me stay active and make a bunch of great new friends, and yeah. So what got me started is actually kind of a funny story, because last year for Howdy Week, the Quidditch Club actually had they were going to have an outdoor event, but it got rained out. So me and my friend were the only two people who weren't on the team that found the room that they got moved to last minute. And so we were trapped in this room with a bunch of strangers listening about how to play Quidditch for a solid 30 minutes. And at that point, if we didn't show up to practice, I would have felt bad. So I went to all it took was 2 practices, and then I was hooked. And I kept showing back up 2 times a week, every week for the rest of the year. I was really into Harry Potter for all of middle school, high school. I named my cat after one of the characters in the movies. And that was what originally drew me to the team. So I would say it's influenced me quite a bit. I've just always really loved Harry Potter. It was a big part of my life growing up, and I loved reading the books and watching the movies. And the team is a really good community, and I'm really glad that the books and the movies drew me to being interested in something that I might not have originally if it was just any old sports team. So probably a bunch of nostalgia is what really drew me here in the first place. Mm-hmm. So I have done the which house are you in, official Pottermore test. But on the A&M Quidditch team, we actually have our own 4 A&M themed houses that we take a quiz for and we get sorted into. So I am House Hullabaloo and there's Hullabaloo, Reveille, Gold, and Century. There's one's the creative house, one's the leaders, one is the unique, fun-loving house. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have that memorized off the top of my head, but it's more or less similar to the actual Hogwarts houses. Oh yeah, so there's 6 other colleges in this region that we regularly play against and go to tournaments with, and then there's also regionals and nationals for college Quidditch teams. Mm-hmm. So in our region, it's us, Sam Houston, Baylor, Texas State, UT, and UTSA. See, this is a little embarrassing, but we didn't do very well because we merged with OSU, which is up in Oklahoma, so we didn't actually get to play many games or have many practices with some of our teammates before we actually hit the field for the tournament, which did affect our performance a bit. We did go toe-to-toe with the reigning champ for that year during regionals, but we did not make it past regionals, unfortunately.
So then, I don't really have any more questions, but is there anything you want to say, like, about the team, or about maybe yourself, or Harry Potter, or, you know?
That anyone who's watching this should definitely come give it a try, because it's a lot of fun, and we'd love to have you.
Okay.